Hello everyone, Sentinel2, welcome to another resource pack overview, this time on low end. A resource pack that pretty much aims to make things pretty much about as detailed as a Commodore 64. So, so pretty much what you get is obviously the zip file, and there is quite a lot of different options. So, as you can see here, just going to, I mean, you can see them all there, but without obviously having it extracted, you just have what there is. So yeah, none of these will actually appear otherwise, not counting this one at the bottom. So you got textures, particles, miscellaneous items, GUI, full entities, blocks, and block models as options. So yeah, I'll just go into here and we'll just sort of select a few and see what happens. I don't actually know what's going to appear, so or what everything's going to look like, but we'll take a look at each one. As I assume full will have like everything, but some of the individual ones are going to be their own thing. So we'll see in that how detailed everything is. Not that there's a bad thing with some of the options. So we've got some, I assume, if this is supposed to be accurate? Copies are like that for some reason. I don't know if there was water or something things here. I don't know if much changed. Okay, so they're on the outside, so the item form, or sorry, the other ones like flowers and such are their own thing. Cactus have been changed, I assume. Sand and other stuff are what they are. Let's move the sandstone here. Looks things, stone seems to be about the same, I guess. And I've got myself stuck. Alright, so take a look around a bit more. So I assume items are flattened, or certain other ones are flattened, or on multi-sided cases. Yep, there's a block. Wood has the stump inside, texture on all sides, and a few other things. Got grass, like so. Seagrass. Water hasn't changed too much. Gravel. See what the fish look like. Which aren't affected, of course, because they're just the blocks. For the most part here, so we'll just move that one out. And we'll go back. Of course, I assume that something else was changed to what dirt is instead, because obviously we're in a desert, so you're not likely to see much dirt. Okay, so the grass was turned into dirt. Alright, so we'll go back again. We'll try blocks this time instead of block models. And we'll see what happens. I assume this is like for if you've got them in item form or something else. Nope, okay, so completely change them compared to just changing the block models to obviously dirt and other things. So we've got our dead bush, we've got our sand, we've got our dirt, we've got our grass blocks, we've got our water looking like so. We've got our poppies and dandelions, I think, and such. We've got glass, we've got red stained glass. So you can still kind of make out what everything is, but for the most part, yeah, everything is quite pretty much what you'd expect, I guess, of like a solid, or a typical color. Still got the particles though. I guess standard color, and there isn't like much of a texture to it. It's just sort of a color. So we go over here, for example. We do have the kelp though, and seagrass, I guess, in a way. And in comparison, trees and other things. So there's that. Obviously, things are also changed in REI as well, so we can see what each of these look like. Not everything, I assume, is. I don't know, the birch fences as well. Just the shape. Glowstone is not, so some things aren't, I guess, yet. Sea pickle? I don't know. Okay, so it's just the item texture, possibly, for the most part, but everything else is pretty much what you'd expect for certain blocks. But it is also blocks as well, not items, so things like the cap aren't going to be yet, because they're not being affected. So, yeah, another thing like the redstone repeater, I assume, aren't. Okay, so they are as well. That's what it looks like on its setback. Okay, so there's a few. Door doesn't have any cutouts, see-through, transparent elements. So there's that. Okay, so we'll go back one. And we'll try out another. Once it's done loading everything, we can select the next one. Let's get entities, so I assume that'll be mobs or item entities or similar things, which I actually didn't try throwing anything down, so we'll have to check that out actually. Or arrows or similar things. So if we try stone, that's not the case, that's not affected. Let's see, so we go arrows, try that, we'll try bow, we'll try eggs, unless it goes onto particles, we'll try just some mobs or something. Examples of a zombie, you can kind of see there. That's arrow entity, that is also affected. Eggs are not, chickens are. So arrows definitely are, which I was not expecting. Let's see, zombie villager. We'll go zombie horse, just to see the extent at which things have been done. Wolf, tropical fish. We'll go phantom, pig, ghast. Anyone flying away? Nope, so no face or anything. We've got mushroom. The mushroom's obviously unaffected. But yeah, obviously it kind of depends. But yeah, so we'll go to the next one. Alright, so then we've got GUI, we'll go to full later. Actually, we'll go to items and everything, I guess. Yeah, GUI will do first. So assume that'll be like the inventory, or it'll be like the inside of machine blocks, I mean, that have inventories and such. Or it'll be the GUI here. Yeah, okay, so it's a lot of different details. So pretty much your survival inventory, the text box here, so we'll just go potion or something. You can't even really tell. Yeah, even the HUD elements and the subtitles and other bits and pieces. Okay, so there's that for the most part. I assume if we go to a crafting table or a furnace or something like that, it'll be pretty much the same. Got our recipe book there, and so on. To navigate my way back through. Let's go back here. And we'll make our way to the next part. Okay, so we've got items next. We've got also particles, I guess, while we're in it. Alrighty, so items, we've pretty much just got solid squares for some of these. Okay, so we just go through REI here, so none of the blocks affected, so we've got tools and a bunch of other things, and mostly just a bunch of colours. So clearly got a leather cap that I'm now wearing, which actually looks proper. Okay, maybe I need to change something else, because I think there's certain other bits and pieces I'm clearly missing. So we've got a diamond pickaxe, which is pretty cool. Just looks like so. And yeah, that's pretty much the extent of that, I guess. We'll go to certain things like an egg and bits and pieces if I can find them. This is gonna be tricky. Here we go. So that's gonna still look like that. We've got a blaze, of course. A blaze rod. A spawn egg. Obviously, it's gonna do that. So that's what the smoke particles look like. I could have done a campfire, of course, but anyway. So campfire, like so. And we'll just go back. And we've got let's see, textures, miscellaneous, which I'm not too sure of what extent those are. I'll probably just get rid of textures afterwards and leave miscellaneous and see what that is. So I assume that's a lot more, or anything that has texture, I guess, counts. So we've clearly got a block on our head or something compared to before. So somewhat still the shape there, or the model obviously hasn't been changed, but the texture has been changed, of course. So that's affecting a lot more things than I was expecting. Let's just cycle through. Obviously the modded stuff doesn't. Banner hasn't too much. Alrighty, so we'll go out. That was texture, I think. We'll go miscellaneous still and see what happens. Alrighty. Okay, maybe that is it. Miscellaneous is a lot more than I thought. Okay, so we'll go out again, unless that is still texture. I can't really tell, obviously I can't read it. So we'll just have to find out. And that's definitely not even full either, which obviously there were certain aspects that we didn't have there. So go to, actually miscellaneous would have been the first one, wouldn't it? Because M and then T. So yeah, we'll see what this does. So let's see. Any minor details? The lighting on the grass or so? I'm not sure. So I guess there's maybe lighting or certain other bits and pieces. So no items are otherwise affected. Good. Well, I guess lava and other stuff is maybe, in a way, technically. No? I guess it's just item form then? With that or something? I have no idea. My guess is maybe things like lighting or certain other minor stuff. Or shading or whatever other details. Because the grass definitely doesn't look normal. But yeah, that's probably it. Obviously the full has, I assume, everything in it included. Yeah, it's just going to say asset and some of the others, isn't it? Yeah. So I can't really tell there. Yep, so that was that one. And we'll just go full, and that'll obviously be everything, I assume. All included into one file so that you've got everything if you don't really care to pick and choose. And so this is what everything looks like. So compared to say before, we would just have the block, or we had the texture, or this and the other. Now some things like the campfire don't have their still proper model, but then obviously the sort of lack of texture, just a solid. The same here, we've just got solid blocks of kelp and this and the other. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.